Hello! I swear to God, this is the last time I'm going to film this. So, I'm doing a review of The Push today, and I'm also going to let you in on a couple books that I bought from the Secondhand Bookstore that I'm super stoked about. And then I'm going to give you a little quick update on the book I'm reading, Lolita. So, if I'm not in focus, I'm so sorry. I can't seem to get this thing to focus properly. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It is what it is. So, it should focus on me eventually. So, I'm reviewing The Push, as you can see. It's a book by Ashley Audrain. I should look up her last name, see how it's said, but I don't because I'm not that smart, I guess. And yeah, I just finished this book maybe a week ago now, maybe less than that, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm excited to tell you about it. So I got some notes here. You'll probably hear it on the mic. So this is a multi-generational story about dysfunctional motherhood. That's the best way I can put it to sum it up in just in one sentence. It's a psychological drama. So there is more to it than motherhood, but that is the biggest theme in the book. This is a family drama with mystery involved, and I thought that was very interesting. I really enjoyed that. I'll read you a little bit of the synopsis at the top of the page here. A tense, page-turning psychological drama about the making and breaking of a family and about a woman whose experience of motherhood is nothing at all what she hoped for and everything she feared. Psychological drama is a great way to describe this book. It wasn't really a thriller, at least I didn't think it was really a thriller, but drama, definitely. So a quick rundown on what this story is about without spoiling anything. Blythe Connor is a new mother, and she is struggling with motherhood. She had a horrible childbirth, and she is having a really hard time connecting to her daughter, Violet. Now, the reason why it says motherhood was everything she feared, her mom also struggled with motherhood, and her mom's mom also struggled with motherhood. There was a lot of abuse and trauma and even neglect, and there's not a lot of connection between the mother and daughter. And I think that's what Blythe feared most when she gave birth to Violet, is she didn't connect with her the way she was hoping she would, and she thought it was going to be this wonderful thing. It's pretty clear in the book that she's suffering from postpartum depression. They do not say that specifically, but I would say that's definitely something she struggled with. What else? Yeah, so she struggles with that for quite a bit, and Violet gets older and she is still having a really hard time connecting with her. And then she gets pregnant again, and this time with her son Sam. And her and Sam are madly in love with each other. She has a great time with him, and he is the light of her life, and tragically she loses him. And I'm not going to go into detail about that. It's a bit of a spoiler, so just to let you know. It is very, I would say, triggering to maybe some moms hearing that kind of story. So that's a big disclaimer I would give out. I do have some thoughts on this book other than what I just said. It's a very accessible book. It's an easy read. It wasn't difficult. The writing style wasn't difficult. The content was difficult, I would say. I would say the trigger warning for graphic childbirth, details, trauma, a suicide warning for sure, abuse and deep grief and loss, death. So those are some things I would suggest that I would let you know. It was more of a literary fiction for me than a plot-driven story, though the plot did resonate throughout the story, but I did find that it was quite character-driven. It is a raw depiction of motherhood. I really appreciated the depth that it went into when it came to the not so glamorous side of being a mom. Not that I'm a mom, I wouldn't know, but I have a mom, and I know moms, and I know that it's not all lovey-dovey hugs and kisses every single day, and especially when babies are first born. So to get that side of a really hard part about motherhood and what some mothers go through, I thought that was really interesting, and a premise that I really found thoughtful. Another thing, sometimes with this story, it jumped between timelines and it wasn't quite cohesive enough, I didn't think. It was a little sporadic in the sense that sometimes you weren't sure which timeline you were in until you got to a certain point in the chapter. But I didn't find that too big of a deal, honestly. It was a huge concern for me. It's just a note that I wrote down. I personally really enjoyed this story. It really resonated with me because I had a tough time with my mom growing up, and she had a tough time with her mom growing up, and so I really related to Blythe, and I really thought, I really thought they did a good job of expressing the fears of motherhood and what it's like to go through trauma with your mom and stuff like that. So I really connected with Blythe, and I really felt for her, and really felt bad for her, and I wish I could have been there for her. I really thought that her character development was done very well. I rated this book 3.5 out of 5. I would say, yeah, I really like this book. I thought it was good. I might read it again. Maybe not anytime soon, but I do plan on keeping this book for the time being. Would I recommend it to a friend? Yes, I would, with discretion. All those trigger warnings that I had mentioned. Sorry, my cat's scratching the door. And yeah, I think that's pretty much my review. I pretty much did it. I don't know what else to say. I liked it. I thought it was good. I would recommend it. Not a groundbreaking story, I don't think, but still pretty interesting. It's got quite a lot of really good reviews. So oh, my cat, man. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna move on. So I want to tell you about the books I found at the Secondhand Bookstore that I'm so excited about. So the first one is Infamous. This book is all over BookTube. I swear to God, every BookTuber talks about this book, and I have been looking for it every time I go to like Indigo or Chapters or and anywhere I go. And the Secondhand Bookstore of all places, oh my God, I was just looking through the books, and there it was at the very bottom shelf, all by itself. A Little Life, hardcover edition. Look at that. It's in great shape. I'm absolutely in love with it. You can, I think, yeah, there was a sticker, or it's got some coffee stains or something on it, but you only see it when the light's shining off of it. Honestly, it's I think how much? $10. $10. This would have been a $40 book for me. So I'm very excited to read this. If you want to know anything about this, it's all over BookTube. Look it up. It's supposed to be just a devastating story. Sorry, my cat brought me a pencil. I already know that I would not recommend this book for everyone. And I haven't read it yet. I just know and I've heard that it's that devastating of a read. So I'm so excited I found this. And then another book that I found that I wasn't exactly that excited about, but I thought my mom really liked it, and it's got really good reviews. Everyone talks about it. The Tattooist of Auschwitz. I have not read any fiction about World War II, though I am quite a fan of anything to do with World War II. That's a really weird way to put it. I'm very interested in it. I find it very fascinating. It was it's just to even try and comprehend what horrible things had happened is just unbelievable to me. So I am kind of excited to get into this book and see how it goes. So yeah, I got that too, and I think I spent $6 on this book, or maybe $4. $6. $6. Not bad. And then final thing on the video is I'm going to give you a quick update on where I'm at with Lolita. I am barely into it. I had a very busy weekend, so I do plan on sitting down and reading this tonight, and I'm going to try and get through most of it tomorrow. So far it's quite difficult, not just because of the content matter. It is written in such a way that I would say it's more of an advanced read, for me anyways. So I'm very interested to see how this finishes. I assume the ending is not good for the main character. I sure hope it's not. and yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my video. Sorry if it was kind of quick, and I've literally filmed this like 10 times, and I'm done. I'm done. So this is it. This is the final video that you're gonna see. But I'm so glad you saw it. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. I hope you have a wonderful day. That's my dog whining outside the door. I should let him in. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.